Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne back again doing your November tarot reading, video scope, whatever you want to call it, for everyone with their sun, moon, or ascendant in Virgo. I am so happy we're at Virgo, and because I love talking to Virgos. Virgos are such a really good communicative sign. They remember everything they say, like every single word that they say. It's like they have a little tape recorder in their head, like every little thing. Everything's in the details for them. But Virgos have a lot of worries, you know. So I always am kind of concerned a lot about Virgos because they kind of undermine themselves a little bit. They sell themselves short a little bit, more than other signs, I feel. But anyways, I am doing this recording outside, as you can tell, at the reflection pool at Fair Lakes in Fairfax, Virginia. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous place. I love it here. This is my favorite place to go to. It's just a little retreat from the madness of Northern Virginia and the whole DC area in general. I'm going to share with you my lovely forest here. And you can see it's just beautiful. It's a magical, this is a special forest. This forest is very magical. There's a lot going on that you can't see, but it's just really, really pretty. And then we've got this lovely pond here. Lovely, beautiful pond. There's a guy fishing. There's two guys fishing. You know, there's so many fish in this pond. You really, it'd be freaked out if you saw how many fish that are in here. They're huge koi. It's a huge koi pond. So anyways, I'm going to pull some cards. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter video. This is what I've been doing. I've been shortening my videos up because I want my messages to be really clear. And Virgos, you can appreciate this because you're really good at communicating. So I'm trying to be a better communicator, but a lot of the times being psychic and having a lot of things come through me doesn't sometimes lend for being the most concise. So I'm trying to get better at that. So here we go. So right off the bat, Virgos, you have a lot on your plate. This is the person that has a lot of responsibilities, a lot of shit going down, a lot of things happening. This is not a time, you know, this is the beginning of November, so this is not a time where, you know, you get to sit back and relax and watch the show of your life go on and you're not on vacation right now. This is not vacation time for you. This is time to get shit done. This is time to really pay attention to the details. This is time to, you know, make changes, make necessary changes, clean things out, clean out the closet. This is a time to do a little of what I call degunking, okay? You need to have, you know, maybe like a Reiki session, a healing session. I refer to my friend Catherine Ray. She does Reiki. She's amazing. You know, I would also encourage you to have a private reading because this is stuff that we need to talk about. This is stuff that we need to go into and figure out how you're going to get through all this stuff and how you're going to just simplify your life so that you don't have, so that you can deal with this. Because this is stuff, sometimes this feels like you can't deal with it. There's too much. It's like things, literally these foxes are falling from the sky. It's like that movie. I think it was Magnolia. I don't know. It's with Julianne Moore. Anyways, there was this one part where literally it rains frogs. Well, this is like raining foxes. It's raining foxes that are bigger than frogs. I mean, it's big stuff, but there's a lot of big stuff. So it's like, you guys need to do one thing at a time. Don't worry about outcomes. Don't worry about what's going to happen if you do such and such a thing. Just focus on getting one thing done at a time, slowly, carefully, and just make a plan. Say, okay, Monday you're going to do 1 or 2 or 3 things. Tuesday you're going to do 1 or 2 or 3 things, and so on and so forth. And eventually you're going to get through this. I feel like this is the beginning of November, but I feel like you're going to get through it because he or her always gets through. Okay, so that's where you're at. And then what's crossing you is actually the victory card. Through your hard work and your effort, this is achievement. This is getting to the corner office. This is getting to the next level. This is getting that bonus. This is getting the recognition. This is getting what you deserve, which is a lot, which is everything. I kind of want to skip to what you don't see coming is you need to take a break. I feel like what you don't see coming is that you need, it's kind of like maybe a vacation. Maybe you don't see it. Maybe it's something like you need to, maybe you realize you have a lot of vacation time and you haven't used it. And then suddenly in November, you're like, I got to use it before the end of the year. And it just kind of pops up. It's kind of what I'm feeling for you. What's coming in from the outside, Virgo, is the absolute success card. But this is also Mr. Right. This is a guy who's loving, who's loyal, who's caring, who's kind. This is a very, very good person. This is a very good man. Very strong masculine energy. This is not a female. I don't feel like this is female. This is men. So if you're a Virgo female, this is Mr. Right. You know, the Pisces card got this one too. So there's a lot of, I think a lot of ladies who are looking for Mr. Right now. And this is the time. It's usually in the spring or in the fall. Because in the fall, everybody's thinking they're lonely. It's like that crisp, cool air makes you want to cozy up with someone, you know? It makes you want to have another relationship. It's the time. It's the lover's time. It's the romantic time. You know, the spring is when everybody starts to get busy and have sex again after a long winter. And the fall is when everybody decides to cozy, cuddle up. So, it makes sense to me. The outcome for you, it's kind of like, you know, again, you're a worrier. You're worried. It's weird that I was talking about in the beginning because this is you. This is your fears. You're afraid. You've got a lot of worries and stuff going around your head. See all those crows? That's all your worries that are kind of just going around and around. And you could be going around and around your head about something. You know, it could be your life path. It could be your career. I feel like it's either life path or career. I don't necessarily feel like it's relationship related, although it could be. I just got the message, there are many paths to choose from for you. So I feel like you're trying to figure out where you want to go in life. You're kind of looking at the bigger picture going, okay, I've done this, you know, and now I have the option to do this, this, and this, and you don't know what's best for you. And you're worried that maybe you're not going to either find a job, or you're worried that you're not going to find a better job, or you're worried that, you know, whatever you do is going to turn out bad. But the thing is you're creating your own storm. You're creating your own negativity and your own negative energy. So my suggestion for you guys is to sit in the sunshine, meditate in white light. Don't focus on any, you know, wear brighter clothes. Don't focus on any negativity right now. And think positively and say to yourself, I have a great job. I am abundant. I have a very full bank account. You know, whatever it is that you need to say to yourself to affirm yourself that you do, because by saying that you do already have it, you're saying you will, basically. That's what's going to happen. I don't like ending on a bad note, so I'm going to pull one last card. And these are shorter videos, guys. I'm just letting you know this. And the interesting thing is that you're going to be lifted out of hardship. You may be separating with your partner. Some of you may be separating or you're thinking about divorce, but this is also moving. This is like literally moving to maybe a different town or different city, another state. You're going away. You're moving away, but you're also getting lifted up out of the hardship. So it's sort of like God and his angels are going to come into your life and lift you up out of that situation and put you in a new one. And by doing that, it's going to create like much brighter thoughts, much brighter, more happiness in your life, more joy in your life. You need help too. You need to ask for help. Ask your family for help. Don't be afraid. A lot of people are afraid to ask for help, but I think it's like you're in a position right now where you need it because you've got a lot on your plate. You've got all these fears. You're achieving a lot, but you're nitpicking, I think, some of it. Some of it's your nitpicking. Some of it is some of you really actually do have a good life. And some of you are really still struggling. The people that really do have a good life, you guys need to just be grateful for everything that you have. And stop nitpicking and thinking and trying to perfect it, because nobody has a perfect life. That's just how it is. Nobody has everything that they get. Nobody gets everything they want all at once. I mean, it's just usually, and if they do, usually it doesn't last very long. It's better. It's like sort of like when you're dating. It's better to take your time and go slowly and find out if you really like a person and get to know them, rather than just jumping into bed with them. Because if you do that, if you just jump into bed, chances are it's not going to work out. So that's the reason the universe gives you things slowly but surely over time, different things, not more than you can handle. You can handle all this crazy madness. You can do it. I always say that to my clients. You can do it. You need a shirt that says, I can do it. And you will. You'll get through it. You'll get through all of it. I don't like that this person, you know, the thing is you would be lifted up out of hardship if you asked for help and if you stopped with the negative thinking and negative worrying. So how do you not worry, right? You exercise. You go running. You take a walk every day, okay? Don't go to the gym. I'm not a big fan of the gym. You know, don't go eating a pint of ice cream. I don't say that. You want to go outside. You want to roll in the leaves. You want to do something fun with a friend. You want to get a pet. You know, Virgos are they're earth signs. So they're textile. They need contact. They need physical contact, and they need material security, and they need friends. So you guys need to, like, if you don't have a lot of friends, you need to go get some friends. You need to you know, start meeting people. Put a post online. You know, this is, you know, 2014, almost 2015. It's time for you guys to, like, stop being in that old-fashioned mindset where it's like you got to meet people, you know, just bumping into people. Because you know what? If you bump into a person, they're generally on their cell phone and they don't want to be disturbed. It's just, society is a little bit more disconnected. I just hate to tell you that. I get distracted by all these squirrels around me. It's kind of funny. Anyways, so yeah, I think that you're going to be at the very end of November and even into December, you're going to be in a different position. You're going to be thinking totally differently about your life. Your life is going to be more like, I don't know, I feel like you're going to be I feel like you are going to be in another state somewhere. I don't know. Some of you, others are just going to have a different mindset. It's sort of like when you have no money, all you can think about is getting money. But then when you do have money, the whole world's painted a different color. It's sort of like, you know, right now everything is kind of dim, but the lights are going to go on at the end of November. So you have a lot to look forward to, and you do have a lot of good things to be grateful for, because you have some seriously good cards. This is absolute success, which is coming towards you. This is potential for you to start a new business, start a really great relationship. If you do start a relationship in the month of November, this is the time where you can marry this person. This is marriage. This is solid. This is you buying a house together. This is you being in a partnership. This is you getting engaged. Some of you are going to get engaged. I'm serious about this. And some of you are going, oh, no, it's not possible. Well, it is. It is. If you're blocking it, though, with negative thinking, if you're the outcome is blocked. You know, you're having negative thoughts. You know, there's a more than likely chance it won't happen. So you need to trust and have faith that it will happen, and that potential is there for you. And you also have this card, which is the victory card. You know, I feel like some of you won't even really understand the gravity, the bigness of that card. This is a big card. This is a victory after going through a lot to get where you are. You know, the funny thing, though, is the universe says, once you get to that place, then the universe says, it's time to change. And earth signs, this is a challenge, especially for Virgos. So I feel like you're going to get to this point, and the universe is going to go, up, it's time for you to change. You're ready. You're ready. And you're either going to move, and you might not be ready to move, but you're going to have to do it anyways. Just don't nitpick, okay? Nothing in life is that perfect. Anyways, I'm going to leave you with a beautiful picture here of the forest. And I will see you guys mid-month for my mid-November videos. Stay tuned for more, and I send you big hugs, big kisses, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Thanks so much. Take care.